Hey guys, this is a video because I really want to make this video like this week because next week it's going to be a little bit late. And what's on my Christmas list this year video, I love watching these videos. Like, this isn't me trying to be like, oh I want this, I want that. And it's generally that I love watching these videos. And last year I think I made one. And I wanted to do it this year too. So the first thing I kind of talked about, but at first I didn't have much of a list, but now I have like a full list. So the first thing on my list, we're going to start with like my, well we'll end with the big items. The first thing on my list is anything that is like spa day related, such as face masks, bath bombs, anything that like soaps, anything that is spa day related. Also, my dog is right here, so, and he's letting me love on him, so we're incorporating that in this video. But yeah, like spa day stuff, because I love to like relax and like do spa days, and they're really fun. The second thing on my list, this is one that I feel is kind of medium size. Like, the pricing can be anywhere cheap to expensive, which is a microphone for my camera, because for my birthday I got an actual camera, but I don't use it until, I wish I would have told him sooner, come down, then I'll use it for main channel videos. But yeah, it's like something that I can actually use with it. The third thing on my list is another ring light. I love natural lighting. Like, natural lighting is the best. But my ring light that I had, which is good for like sometimes like darker, like right now it's dark out, so natural lighting just not gonna work. But my other one went into my recording studio. So yeah, fourth thing on my list is foam, like soundproofing things, because I want to finish up my closet, because right now only some of it has it, and I want more. Fifth thing on my list is anything JoJo. I love JoJo so much. Like, whether that's JoJo clothes, JoJo toys, anything, I love it. The next thing on my list, this is like the next thing, is makeup for like music videos and different things. Next thing on my list would probably be, there was something that I wanted specifically. Okay, this is actually only one that is kind of more pricey, but I really want it, which is a Polaroid camera. I have wanted one for years, and my dog is moving. You can lay down. Lay down. Say hello first. I have wanted a Polaroid camera for literally years now, and I still don't have one because they're like $40. But I would definitely use it for multiple uses, because one day I wanted to do like a picture wall of like pictures of like me and Bella and like me and my dog Sam, and just pictures, and like, so that would be cool. The next thing kind of goes with, which is I want some extra film for the Polaroid camera. The next thing on my list is honestly anything that's JoJo clothes or dance clothes, because I love both. The next thing on my list is mirrors. Mirrors for this room, because that I can use for dance, because the room is almost complete. Like, it's getting so close. Like, minus the floor and the paint, because we ordered my bed. And removing that chair problem. Well, I might keep it now that my bed's gonna not take up a lot of room. But I want some dance mirrors. Next thing on my list is LED lights because I think they're really cool. Another thing on my list, this would probably be like next thing on my list, which is I want like a little table, like a little bitty like table just for filming kind, because when I film on the tablet, which is what I do a lot, because it's hard. I am technically, I know a lot about like technology and tech stuff, but for the most part, like, I want to get rid of this desk because I have no use for this desk. I want to like clean it out and get rid of it, but I want like a little table so I can put the tablet and stuff on. So like a nightstand or something small. The next thing on my list, this is kind of a bigger item, but it's also like price-wise, it's not crazy big, which is a JoJo chair. I really want like a fold-up one. I love the black chair that my parents gave me. It's really nice, but it's black and it literally will not go in the theme of my room or the color scheme at all. Next thing on my list, I want a JoJo fanny pack. This is something that I have wanted for like a little bit over a year now, which is a JoJo fanny pack. Because for me, I found that I like wearing a purse. Like, it's very cool, but like I don't really have a use for a purse. Like, when I go out and go shopping, like, all I really bring is my money for stuff, loose change if I have some, and occasionally, like, a pair of sunglasses and my phone. Like, I always think, like, fanny packs are, like, cool. Also, it will be great for when, like, Belle is down, because, like, when Belle is down and stuff, like, we go on walks, like, don't worry, we're allowed to, like, I bring my phone, like, we always have a phone on us, like, don't worry, because our neighborhood isn't big, and it's kind of not worth walking, but it's a good way to, like, kind of tire my dog Sam out sometimes, but it's also great because it's, like, me and Bella talk time. Like, we get to do something and get our exercise in, and just talk. So, the next thing on my list is JoJo Siwa earrings. I wanted these for my birthday, and they were sold out. Ugh. So this next item is actually my big item. And by this is my, like, biggest, most expensive item on my list. And it's kind of crazy. I don't know how my mom's gonna think about it, but she knows that I wanted a JoJo Siwa hoverboard. I wanted one this year. They came out this year. I never been into the whole hoverboard thing. Like, I didn't fully get it at first until they came out with the JoJo one, and I went like, I love that. Like, riding around my house, like, that would be fun. And at first, my mom said I was never going to get one. At first, because when they first came out, they were catching on fire and stuff because people were charging them wrong or, like, different things and stuff. But since that's been a few years, since that's happened, she is approving it now, but we'll see if I get one. The next thing is any dance equipment, because that's always, like, I'm a dancer. I want to train 24/7. Like, I love dancing and stuff, so that would be definitely, like, a big win. And honestly, there's not much on my list left. Like, the next thing is I want a new locket because I carry around this locket all the time. It literally never leaves me unless I am taking a shower or a bath where I'm washing my hair and I don't want it wet. And inside of it, I took a piece of paper and super tiny made it into a heart, and I put a W on it, and it allowed me to carry my crush wherever I go. But this one, the picture's kind of gone because it's really old. Like, this locket was like my mom's, and then it got passed to me, kind of, and like stuff. But like, but because of that reasoning, the picture's gone and it's just been through a lot. And I want a new one to carry my crush with me because it means a lot to me. Like, I love my crush, like, so much. But, like, I love my crush so much. And, like, I get to carry him with me in this case. The next thing on my list, this is one that can go kind of either way. It could be cheap or expensive. I feel like it's that middle ground, which is a podcasting, like, recording headphone thing, like, because every podcast that I watch, they wear headphones, and I cannot get that to work because podcast on a tablet, so maybe that would work, but yeah. The next thing, this is something that I'm like 99% sure I'm getting anyways, or we're gonna attempt to get, which is my driver's permit. I am 15, and at first my dad was kind of back and forth on that, but then the reasoning was because I never really shown like a strong interest in it, and he said that he obviously wasn't gonna make me like get my driver's permit if I did not want to. So he kind of left that up to me and said if I'm interested, which I am, and I told him that, then we would do it. So yeah. So there is 4 more items left. The next thing on my list is slime supplies. I love me some slime supplies. The next thing on my list is, this is one that I used to have and I couldn't use it, and now I can, which is a mermaid tail blanket. I had 2 at one point. Basically, no. What happened was that I won one at Dave & Buster's one time. And then that year for Christmas, I got one. And so my old one I got like a better version for Christmas. And so my old one was my birthday gift to Belle. You can come in here. So yeah, that's like, and she got so excited over it, so like, it was kind of a win. But mine, I never could use it, but because like, I always had like thick blankets or something, and it would always be like too hot or something. But now that my JoJo like tent thing is coming, and I can use it. That's what I'm looking for. The next thing, honestly, I have one more big item. Oh no, I can use this. Yes. No, I have my ear. Which is the next item is honestly something that would be great for like the room, and it's not like a big item, it's a cool item, which is the JoJo unicorn light thing for like my wall, because I think that would be really, really cool. And we're down to the final few. I know I said I didn't have it before, but I kind of lied. The next item that I want is, I want like hair ties. Yeah, like hair ties, because I have a lot of hair scrunchies and they're great, but sometimes for like my everyday life I like hair ties, but I quit getting them and I started getting hair scrunchies because they're like cool, but like hair ties just hold my hair better, like, cause with the hair scrunchie it's not as tight, you know. And I have really thick hair. The next thing goes with that, which is my hairbrush is kind of disgusting. And so I want it's like the new wet brush, but it's with the openings. Like, it has like opening on the back, which is better for your hair for some reason. I want that, a new hairbrush. Mine is old, really old, like almost a year old. Like, yeah, time to get a new one. I try to switch them out like every 3 or 4 months, but sometimes that just doesn't happen. No, because they get disgusting and they get old, they get disgusting and stuff. The next thing is perfume. Yeah, like perfume, because I love perfume like so much. It like makes me not smell. And there's days when I need to shower and I don't want to shower. And yeah, preferably I love the Dollar Tree one that I've been getting. And I gotten it like 2 or 3 times now. And it smells amazing and stuff. And I like perfumes that I can take the lid off of, because then, interesting hack, if your perfume is running low, you can't do this with all, you have to be able to take the lid off when it starts getting low, like halfway, and fill it up with water the rest of the way, put the lid on it, shake it up really well, and then you can basically, it will last a lot longer. I'm a little freaked out now because I thought I saw something jump, but I guess not. Like, I guess not. It looked like maybe a bug. So I'm gonna grab the spray and I'm gonna spray just this area because okay. Set that. Now my bed is wet, but it's fine. It will dry, and it's only like damp. But I made like a, wait, I forgot. Here we go. Now I made like a circle. Oh, this is bug spray. So there are two more things on my list, and this is actually true. Like, this is the actual ending of the list, which is, I'm trying to think what it's called again. I keep forgetting. I keep mixing up two items, and it's honestly like annoying. Which is, oh wait, that's what it is. A diary with a lock on it. A diary with a lock on it. Last year I had one. My life was pretty much out on the internet, and that's fine. Like, I don't really have much of a personal life, but I definitely do want a diary with a lock. Last year I got a Disney Frozen one that can't be used anymore. First up, it was tiny and like a hot mess. The key is actually up there. But then the lock part got like basically my dog Sam like chewed it up. But at the time he was a little bit younger and he hasn't really chewed things up. And it was my fault. I did leave it in a spot that is very much easy for him to get. And then, so there's one item that I probably won't get, which I'll tell you, that like, well, it's not an item. It's a thing. That if I get it, this will be the best Christmas ever. Like, for me. But I'm gonna say the item before. That, like, which is, I really want, like, a bouncy house or something. And, like, something fun that I can, like, blow up in the yard or something. And when, like, Bella, like, no, for, like, I can blow it up in, like, my room or, like, in outside or something. And it's for when, like, Bella comes, like, during the summer we have something to do, like, but that, I honestly want the hoverboard more. But that would be, like, fun, like, something just fun that's, like, outdoors, thing that me and Bella can get our energy out. So, like, a blow-up pool, a blow-up bounce house, just anything outdoors, because we don't, like, when she comes, we don't get to do anything outdoors, really. Like, this year, we were going to blow up this whole pool, but we no longer have it, and, like, it's a thing. And because outdoor is, like, really fun. Wait, that was what it was that I really wanted. And so, I see all the time, like, these kid things, like, they're like kid exercise equipment and stuff. I want one of them. Like, I primarily want either a, like, kids treadmill or something that, and I want to actually, like, keep track. So, like, a Fitbit or something to go with it. That would be really fun. But this is the item that, or the thing, I will probably not be getting. No matter how much I want it. If I only got this for Christmas, I'd be crying with happiness. Which is to see my crush again. I know it sounds cheesy, but honestly, I'm tired of being down all the time. I'm tired of being annoyed with life. I want to live life again. and I can't until I see my crush. So yeah. Don't know how it's gonna go. Don't think it will happen. It would be a Christmas miracle if it did. And that's all I really wish for. Like, it's my main thing that I want. Like, that would be worth, like, more than $1 million. More, that would be, like, a priceless item. Or, like, priceless thing for me. Because, for me, holidays never been about the gifts. Like, I do love giving gifts. I love receiving gifts. Like, don't get me wrong. But for me, it's like, I never, because to me, Christmas has always been about, like, giving gifts to people for, like, the holidays. And, that's why my allowance for December went towards that, with Christmas gifts, instead of merch. Or if I cared more about myself, then it would have been on merch. But no, I care about my family, my friends, giving. But for once in my life, I don't really care about much. And for once in my life, I'm focused on me. Because my entire life I've been about giving gifts, and except for that 1 year where I was really bratty on, like, Mother's Day or something. It was either Mom's birthday or Mother's Day, I forget, where I was super bratty. And I look back on it now and I'm like, I was being a brat. No, basically my dad took me to Target. And basically, I was put in charge. It was either Mother's Day or my mom's birthday. And instead of, like, getting her a gift in my allowance, which is what I usually do, but not this time, she did something homemade. And I threw a fit because I was being forced to get her a gift. Like, here's the thing, my mom forces me. Like, that's one thing that she doesn't, because in her mind, I'm going to turn out to be the spoiled brat that, like, only thinks about herself. Like, she doesn't see me in the way that I am. Like, she thinks, oh, I'm never going to get anyone Christmas gifts, and, like, she forces me. Well, so what? Like, here's how I look at it. And the more that she does it, the less I want to actually get her a gift, you know? And that makes sense because I'm so, like, well, I'm being forced to, you know, like, if you leave it up to me and don't force me to, I'm still gonna get her one. It's just, it may not be the most fancy thing ever, but it will be something, and, like, because I can't afford the most fancy things ever. But, yeah. So that can be it for this video. My Christmas list, I know it's long, but honestly, I'm happy with whatever else.